Okay, according to question, it is given that a stone is dropped from a height of 100 meter, and at the same time another stone is thrown vertically upward from the ground. Question is when and where the two stone will meet. For this, we will first consider that at time t both the stone will meet, and at a distance h both the stone will meet. As we don't know the distance and the time when both the stone will meet, we will consider it as t and h. So we already assume that t is the time after which both stone meets, h is the distance of the stone dropped from the top of the tower, and 100 minus h is the distance traveled by stone projected vertically upward. Now for falling stone, the height will be h, initial velocity is 0, the acceleration produces acceleration due to gravity. So we will use the equation h equal to ut plus half at square, and substituting the value of initial velocity, acceleration due to gravity, we will get that h equal to 5t square. Next we will calculate for stone projected upward. For stone projected upward, the height will be 100 minus h. Initial velocity, as it is already given in the question, it is 25 meter per second, and the acceleration will be the acceleration due to gravity, but in this case it is negative as the stone is thrown vertically upward. Now we will use the equation h equal to ut plus half at square, and in this case the value of h will be 100 minus h, u will be 25 meter per second, and acceleration is your minus 10 meter per second square. After substituting all the value, we will get 100 minus h is equal to 25t minus 5t square. We calculate the height reached by the falling stone and the stone thrown vertically upward. Now we will add both the equation, and when we add both the equation, we will get that t is equal to 4 seconds. Therefore, the two stone will meet after 4 seconds. Now we will put the value of time 4 seconds in equation 1, and we will get the value of the height, and it is h is equal to 80 meter. Therefore, both the stone will meet at a distance of 80 meter from the top. In the question, it is given that the ball is thrown vertically upward and returned to the thrower after 6 seconds. This means that total time taken is 6 seconds, and we know that time of ascent is equal to time of descent. Therefore, the time of ascent will be equal to total time divided by 2. That means the time of ascent will be equal to 3 seconds. Now, at maximum height, the final velocity means v is equal to 0, and the acceleration produced will be the acceleration due to gravity, and it will be negative as the ball is thrown vertically upward. Now to calculate the initial velocity, we will use the first equation of motion, b is equal to u plus gt. After substituting the value of acceleration and time, we will get the value of initial velocity, and it is 29.4 meter per second. Next question is calculate the maximum height it reaches. So for this we will use the second equation, v square minus u square equal to twice gh. As we know, at maximum height your final velocity will be 0. The value of initial velocity we get from question number 1. We know the value of acceleration due to gravity. So after substituting all the value, we get the value of the maximum height it reaches, and it is 44.1 meter. Last, we need to calculate the position after 4 seconds. As we already know that time of ascent is equal to 3 seconds, so the ball reaches the maximum height in 3 seconds, and in next 1 second it falls from the top. And in this case, the value of acceleration due to gravity will be positive, as the ball is falling from the top. We know the value of initial velocity. In this case, the value of initial velocity will be 0. So now we will use the equation s equal to ut plus half gt square, and after substituting the value of initial velocity, time, acceleration due to gravity, we will get the maximum height it reaches after 4 seconds, and it is 4.9 meter.